It's okay to be you. It's okay to make a mistake, but it's what you do with that mistake. Take that mistake, learn from it, critique that motherfucking mistake, and make it a win. Everybody ain't perfect. Everybody got a story. Walk your journey. Everybody need to walk theirs. But never be afraid to learn from mistakes. And never be afraid to be yourself. Never play with self. Regardless. Be you. You know. If you gotta isolate yourself, do that. Build your frequency back up. But never play with yourself. It's okay. But it's what you do. What's the end result? Yeah, you made a mistake, but what's the end result? You know what I mean? Like, be you. Stay true to you. You know, like, everything ain't for you. But you got to know what you're doing and know what you're going for, that destination. Learn from it, grow. Nothing will ever be peaches and cream. Nothing. You feel me? So, be you, prosper, grow. Never minimize self. Never. And I get it, you know, we have our moments, like, maybe times, you feel me, you're back up against the wall, you feel me, or whatever the case is, but with time, like I say, time is powerful. With time, everything marinated, figured out, or whatever, you know what I mean, in between shit is what I always say. Sometimes that in between shit can really get to you, you know what I mean? That's why, like, you have to laugh. You have to, like, keep a positive, like, you need positive energy. You need to laugh. Laughing heals you. You know what I mean? Like, laugh. Like, and I know it's tough times for everybody. You feel me? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But fact of the matter is you gotta smile. You know what I mean? Like, even, when you pissed off, try to find something that's gonna make you laugh. You know what I mean? Just try. Not saying it's gonna be easy, you know what I mean? But try to make yourself, you know what I mean, laugh. You feel me? And then, like, once you do that and get in the routine, make it a habit. Just make it a habit, bro, because it's fucked up out here, but, you gotta maintain and be who you are. Never forget or regret who you are. You feel me? And I'm sorry, you know what I mean, the alfalfa, you know what I mean, it is what it is, the alfalfa gang, you feel me? But just be consistent with self, and my bad, y'all, I'm trying to get right, but just be consistent with self and just know what you're going for, and always stay consistent on your destination. Pursue it. You know what I mean? Love it. You know what I mean? Like, be you to the full extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta win. You know what I'm saying? Even when you don't see no win, you gotta win. You just gotta win, dog. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know how you gonna win, program in your mind, you just gotta win. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep telling yourself, man, you gotta win. You know what I mean? And you gonna figure something out. Trust me. Believe me, you gonna figure something out, man. You just gotta win. You gotta win, be great, focus. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you gotta grow and protect that energy, man. Like self-love, self-guide, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real out here for a lot of people, and it's ugly out here, man, for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Somebody always got it worse than what you got. You know what I mean? You might be mad that you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Let's say one person might be mad, damn, I got a car, but it ain't the car I want. You know what I mean? But shit, at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You got this nigga over here on the bike. You got this nigga walking. You got this nigga on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody always got it worse, man. And somebody always had it worse. You know what I mean? So, you just gotta win, man. Tell yourself you gonna win. I don't care if you don't know at that moment how you gonna do it, but you just gotta win. You gotta win with everything, man. You gotta, you know how people be like, they give it they all. You know what I'm saying? When people go to talking like that, well, give yourself your all. Give yourself your all and just grow. You know what I'm saying? Because fact of the matter is, you gotta take that risk, man. You feel me? Like, and it don't matter how you do it, as long as you get to that destination, you got to your destination, man. Like, get to your destination and always stay in tune with yourself. Self-guide yourself. Be who you are. You know what I mean? Like, everybody make mistakes. You know what I mean? And everybody want to point and look at everybody's mistakes. You know, if you ever notice, like, if a person actually doing good on every angle, every aspect of life, you know what I mean? They'll congratulate you, but then after a while, that shit start being nonchalant. You feel me? But a person that's going through it and fucked up and, you know what I'm saying, and trying to do something or whatever, and it keep, like, whatever the case is, that's their entertainment. It's fucked up, but that's really their entertainment, bro. Like, that's why I say you just gotta laugh. Tell yourself you're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what state of mind or how you feel at that very exact moment. You gotta tell yourself you're gonna win. Tell yourself you're gonna win, man. Something always come through. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta tell yourself you're gonna win regardless, and be you and stay faithful to yourself. You know what I mean? Self-love, self-guide, you know what I mean? Because if you don't do that, you can't do that for others. You gotta start with self, like I keep saying. You know what I mean? So, you just gotta be consistent, dedicated, motivated, and willing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be hard on yourself to get that win. You feel me? But not all the time, but shit, most of the time you gotta be hard on yourself to be serious out here. You know what I mean? Because negativity is at its all-time high right now. You feel me? So, dedicate to yourself, man. That's all I want to say to y'all, man. Be safe. I ain't want to waste too much of y'all time. I just had a thought. So, yeah, I just want y'all to be great and understand, man, like, self-love, man. Be great. And I'm sorry about the alfalfa game. Y'all be great, man. Yeah.